Coaches, welcome back to Football Talk with Coach Chip. We're continuing with using the quick game to protect the run game. And this video deals with hitches and different versions of using different concepts that involve hitches. You got the hitches with a fade. You got all hitches. I'm a big fan of the out with a hitch, an out by number one, a hitch by number two. Hey, before we get rolling with some diagrams and some video, how'd you like my intro music? That's from Hell Yeah Digital. You can see their phone number and their email address right here in the middle of the screen. That's Hell Yeah. They can help you out with anything, birthdays, anniversaries, gender reveals, birth announcements. If you want to post something on your social media to music and you're worried about those pesky copyright rules, call our buddies at Hell Yeah Digital and they'll hook you right up, just like they did old Coach Chip. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. It's very important. And if you will screenshot your shares, I will send you, as soon as I get it completed, when I get all the videos on using the quick game to protect your run game done, I'm going to put them together in a convenient PDF file with all the diagrams, and I will send that to you as a thank you. I would say gift, but you got to do something to get it, so it's not much of a gift. But it will be a thank you for sharing Football Talk with Coach Chip. Hey, let's get started. All right, now here you see it's all hitch. Now again, you can do it 2x2. You can put these cats out here and run your hitches over here and let your quarterback pre-snap the leverage. I just drew it up against this because I know so many of my subscribers and viewers don't run 2x2. And so I just wanted to show you, you don't have to be in 2x2. You can put this cat right in here and call power. Call power right and attach hitches to it. Then let your quarterback pre-snap it. Or you can do that, line it up and check it out and see if you got it. If the backer is all the way in here, okay, you know you got it. So you give the signal or the call and you throw the hitch. And again, the quarterback doesn't stick it in and ride on this. He just catches it and kind of holds it out there and it's a flash fake is what I call it. And let the running back's got to know. We always just look at our guy and say, me or you, and to let the running back know, don't lock down on the football so we don't have a fumble. And I tell that quarterback, you're responsible because you know you're not giving it. So hold on to that sucker for dear life and don't let the running back knock it out because we do want a good fake. You can call counter out of this, the GH counter coming right here, and you want to make sure this guy can't fall back in because, look, you don't have the numbers to get him. And so you want this guy, you can get him with your wrapper, but you can't get him if he falls in, the outside backer. So you call the hitch or whatever it is you want to do out there, okay? Now what we do is we tell them to go 3 steps. It may take 4 steps. We want to get it 5 yards because it's a running down. And we want to gain 4 or 5 yards on it. We want to catch it and turn up. You want to turn up outside right here once you catch the football. You like that right there? My Just Play program is just awesome. And but you turn up outside. Now you're going to see on the video clips one time where a guy turned up inside, and I'll explain that when it happens, why it happened that way. But you want to come in, face the quarterback, post up, if you will, like basketball. Give him your whole chest, and quarterback, you got to catch it, throw it. Okay, even if they're not looking yet. Just a lot of practice, a lot of reps. Let them get familiar with each other and trust each other, and you just read your leverage. The corner's bailing. You've got your outside. Yep, I always do that. That's my fault. Let's see right here. If I can do it, you can do it. I can promise you that. So if he's bailing, okay, and he's squatting, or if he's in here and you worry about him falling back in and undercut and your inside hitch, we got that bailer right there. You got your hitch right here. And again, who's going to turn down 4 or 5 yards on first down? All right, listen. Okay, this is our out hitch. that we like to run with number one, and always whichever route we call first, that's number one's route. The second route is number two's route. So the out hitch is a good concept. Okay, now I highly recommend you run this into the boundary because that out is a really long throw to the field unless you really cheat the receiver in all the way to the hash. Because remember, high school hashes are further from the sideline than any other form of football. Throwing it out to the opposite hash in the pros is not near as big a chunk of yardage as it is in high school. And of course, college is somewhere between high school and the pro hash mark. So I recommend doing that. I almost trashed this concept because I really didn't like it, I thought, because I just didn't like the idea of throwing that out right there. So I just decided to keep it, and we got good mileage on it this past season. And you'll see we almost always throw that joker into the boundary. And I tell if there's one receiver that's really good and I want to get the ball in his hands and he's to the field, he knows to cheat in on this to come all the way into the hash to shorten that throw for the quarterback. So the out hitch is a great concept as well. Just got a speed out. I didn't round this one off like I did on the others on the previous video about the outs, but it's going to be rounded off. Okay, we just tell that joker to get out at 5 yards as fast as he can get out. Don't run, sink your hips, and go like that. Because if he's bailing and you start sinking your hips, he starts coming. So you don't want to sink your hips. You want to run it out as fast as you can, okay, without squaring it off. That's why we call it a speed out. We just abbreviate it in the name, call it an out hitch, and the kids know it's on quick game. And then the rules for the hitch are the same. It's a 3-4 steps, whatever it takes to get to 5 yards. You got short-legged kids, you got short-stepping kids, and you want to get to 5 yards. So if you get tackled immediately, you got 5 yards. And who's going to turn down 5 yards on a run-down situation? All right, let's look at one more before we go to video. I'll be totally forthcoming on this one. We didn't run this enough. Okay, let me get specific. I didn't call it enough. It's a good concept. Especially, I like doing this, and if you're in the high red zone and it's second and short, so you want to take a shot at the end zone. And what you do is you run your hitch. It's a hitch fade, okay? And it's kind of like a smash concept, a quick game smash concept in the sense you got the under route on the outside and you got the deep route on the inside. And he's going to run right here and start breaking really soon, like after 3 steps. Remember, it's a quick game. He wants to get to the back pylon. And you want to teach your quarterback to throw that joker to that back pylon. It's really good against man. He's up in here. He's up in here. Now, your slot receiver should be as good, if not better athlete than an outside backer. Okay, so now you've isolated this joker. This is not college and pro football where you've got what they call a slot corner. That's become very prevalent in today's game at the higher levels. This is probably the same outside backer that was playing outside backer when the ball was in the middle of the field. So now you're down in the high red zone, about the 20 going in, and you've got to take a shot. Let's say it's 2nd and 3, and you want to take a shot at the end zone, and you want it to be a high percentage. And when I say high percentage, I don't necessarily mean high percentage on the catch. High percentage, it's not going to get picked. Tell your quarterback to throw it to the back pylon and where nobody can catch it but your number 2 receiver who is running the inside fade. So I really love this concept. We've called it all kind of things. I called it hockey one time because hitch and corner, okay, and just coach up the kid that it's a quick corner, okay, and he's going to take about 3 steps just like he will on his hitch or his speed out and then break to that pylon. You'll see that on video. We didn't complete it, but it was still, it's a great concept to use, okay? All right, let's look at some video. All right, now that we're going to look at the hitch fade right off the bat. Sorry, I've told y'all before, small school ball, you play in some stadiums where your press box isn't very high, and sometimes they have a separate visitor's press box that isn't much more than a glorified deer stand. This press box at this place is a super nice visitor's press box. It's just low. Okay, it's very spacious, and I think it used to be the home side many years ago. And it's just low, probably built back in the day when they didn't film games. But this is the isolation you're looking for right here. That's the outside backer. He's isolated on our number two, and our number one's out here. You're going to see him come and go right here. Quarterback needs to throw that thing right here. This is a garbage can throw or a bucket throw, whatever you want to call it. You know, we practice this. We do this in our pre-practice about once a week. Put that can right over here. Have the quarterback take a step and loft it and drop it right there. Okay? And be honest with you, if he'll hit that pylon, hit the top of the pylon with the football, that's a catchable ball because you want to get this guy on your inside hip where the only way he can play it is to play through the receiver and hopefully you get the PI. Rocker step, and there you go. Good release. See, it's a little bit to the left, needs to be more to the right to that pylon. See, if you threw it back there, you had the guy. We had him just where we wanted him. That's okay. We'll forgive him for that. He ended up throwing for about 7,000 yards on his career. If he throw that joker right here, look, we got him. He's on the inside, and we're on the outside here. So all it's going to take is a throw right here, and he threw it here, and it allowed this guy to break it up without a PI. See? And over on the outside, you can't see him. He's running the hitch. And so you got one-on-one. It's a great play by the defender not to get the interference and to impede the receiver legally. Great effort by the receiver. Okay. All right, now this is when this team was running like a 5-1 box. They were a 5-3, 3-5 team, and they went man free. So they corner outside backer over the top, corner outside backer, and then a safety playing free in the middle. But they're soft man. They don't want to get beat deep. Okay. And so we're going to take that and all we can to take everything they're going to give us and just see what happens because sooner or later somebody's going to miss a tackle, right? Okay, big Y right there. Boom. It turned up outside, just like he's coached to. Look at that, that's good stuff. The ball's right here. Look where he's tackled. All right, he catches about 3.5, 4 yards, maybe get a little deeper, but that's okay. Okay. And this is a first down play. And now we're looking at 2nd 8, 2nd 7. That's good stuff. All right, here's another all hitches. You keep taking it, and sooner or later, somebody's going to miss an open field tackle. They take what they give you. There's no play action on these. This is our run game. See, missed a tackle. Oops. It's aggressive pass blocking, blocking zone up front. Boom, caught the ball about 5.5 yards down the field. Again, look, it's first down. It's a run down. And we're just treating this like a run. It's just a really long handoff or toss. Boom, turns out, make the cat miss. Even if the guy makes a great open field tackle, look what we got. This is why hitches are underrated, y'all. Look, right here it's about 6, comes back 5, right there, catches the ball at 5. If this kid right here is awesome, makes a great play, tackles him dead in his tracks, we're looking at 2nd and 5. That's good football. Boom, make him miss. Here comes the help from the middle because they're man free. He makes the tackle. All right, remember what I said. Always want to turn up outside. Well, this is late in the game. It's third, fourth quarter, and we're still throwing the hitches because they're still giving them to us. And so this kid is going to come right here. And when he catches it, all night, that corner, let me get that box out of the way. All night, that corner had been coming up from the outside. So every time our kid caught it and turned out, he was there. And so the kid decides, I'm going to turn in and then watch what happens. Number one at the top. He goes in. Number 2 tries to help with a block. 2 being the second guy from the sideline. Spacing's important. See, look, they're both running hitches, but there's enough separation there where they know number 2 knows that's not his ball. Spacing. And then after making plenty of tackles all night, number 7, the free safety, misses one, and we get the one that puts it away there late. Okay? All right, this last concept I'm going to show you. This is the out hitch. You're going to get an out and a hitch. This one goes to the top of the screen, but I could draw it better here. Notice we compressed the formation. Why did we do that? To give the out more space. We're on the right hash, so we compress the formation. We call that tighten, like Tennessee Titans. Tighten's easy to say, and they know it means tighten up, okay? Tighten up. So you get an out hitch at the top. Okay, their compressed formation. And I was looking first and 15, and we're just trying to get something doable so we can get a shot. No, it's second. We're trying to get a little closer. Now we're going to get a 3rd and 15 because we got a good field goal kicker. All right, now something over here. Your running back has to know what the receivers are doing. If he's not flash faking right here, if he's involved in the route, he does not need to run a shoot or a flat route because it will take him or take somebody else to the hitch. If he is involved in it, okay, if you got flat stuff going on over here, like we do here, he needs to swing. That way we hope this guy will react and come up. When he comes right here, he lets both of them get covered by one guy. Okay, just a little side note there. Okay, there's your hitch. Look at the out, wide open. Good. Kid made a good tackle. Okay. All right, here's another out hitch. Okay, you see my email address right here. If you want a copy of this PDF with everything on it, just drop me an email at siegel.chip@gmail.com. All right, here's your outside backer. That's who he's going to read and should have thrown the out. Look at the out. And he threw it to the inside. You want to throw it away from the defender. And I know that's getting picky, but that's what you need to do. There. That's good. Still should have caught that ball. All right. Don't be greedy. Take what they give you. This is a good example of the quarterback taking what the defense is giving him. Boom. They kind of both there, weren't they? Yep. All right. Now this is one where we have got to do a better job of running our routes. We had a brain cramp right here. It's an out hitch. Here's the reason why. They're in man. Where's that corner going to go? Right here. This guy's in a soft man, and he's going to buzz. The hitch is going to come right here. It's going to be wide open. But this guy ran a hitch too. Okay. And he came and made the tackle right here, and it turned a 5-yard gain or maybe more into only about a 3.5, 4-yard gain. When our guy turned out to come up the field, he got popped and tackled right away. Good open field tackle by that corner. You don't see that every day from a corner. Look, he's wide open. Look right there. Now, something that can help, instead of doing this, do this. And just get all you can. Okay, it's what? It's 1st and 10. Look, there comes the corner. Boom, and our guy loses ground, and now it's a 3-yard gain instead of a 5-yard gain. Okay. All right. That's it for this episode. Do not forget to share at siegel.chip@gmail.com. That's siegel.chip@gmail.com. It's been popping up on the screen all throughout the video. and I will be sure to get you a copy of this presentation. Once I get it all together, I'm going to take all the diagrams and put them together in the notes. And if you show me where you've shared, I'll send you a big thank you just through email, a PDF of all these diagrams of the different things we do with our quick game. Hey, don't forget, like, subscribe, share. In any order is fine with me. Hey, until next time, be elite.